Ich könnte...
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Scheiße. Nein! Ah, hätte ich das nicht vorgezeigt. Verdammt!
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh,
okay.
And if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Was denn?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Ja, okay. Ich kann nichts versprechen.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Gut.
Much appreciated.
Ja.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Ja. Darauf hoffe ich doch. Also zum Beispiel hier. Ah, warte mal. Ja, das ist schon mal gut. Man muss natürlich, ne, die eine Hand wäscht die andere. Anscheinend herrscht eine gewisse Spannung zwischen dem Vorstand und der Groundbreaker. Ich suche hier, oder?
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade.
Die Hähne.
Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Die Lost Hope. Ah, ja.
You need anything else? You let me know.
Ich halt's da eher mit der
not the
Hope.
most hospitable port in the colony.
Okay, pass auf.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Halcyon, das ist, die werden wir fertig machen. Und wenn es das Letzte ist, was wir tun. Warte mal.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed.
Was?
Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Alles klar. Wie sieht es mit etwas längerfristigen aus?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Alles klar.
Are you pulling my leg?
Ich bin neu hier in der Ecke.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Okay.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Okay.
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope.
Ja.
Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Ja, ja. Das ist also das andere Schiff, das, was es geschafft hat.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Okay.
Glad to help.
Okay.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Und hier,
They
was ist mit
strip the
denen?
parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Okay, alles klar.
All right?
Gut. Und was ist das hier?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Ah. Klingt nach einem tollen Kerl.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Okay.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
Ja gut, alles klar.
Sure thing.
Also reicht jetzt.
Be seeing you.
Hoffentlich nicht. Gut. Also, jetzt hier komme ich also rein. Ist das hier nochmal?
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Okay. Oh ja, er wird gesucht. Hä? Margaret? Mardet, okay, ich dachte schon. Ja, so viele gibt es ja nicht, die gesucht werden. Ich schaue mich hier noch ein bisschen um. Du hast ein Ausweismodul gefunden, das du mit dem Holo-Mantel kombinieren kannst. Wenn du damit verbundenes Sperrgebiet betrittst, wirst du automatisch getarnt. Ah. Sehr nice. Sehr nice. Was lässt sie das hier auch rumliegen, ne? Gut, hier gibt es ja nicht viel. Hier war ich gerade. Es sieht sehr groß aus, aber in Wirklichkeit gibt es hier nichts viel. Dann gehen wir mal durch, ne?
Huh?
Okay, hier habe ich eine Werkbank. Da könnte ich irgendwas machen, zum Beispiel einen Mod installieren. Spaßkanone. Machen wir mal rein. Ansonsten kann ich reparieren. Tüfteln. Ich könnte die vielleicht noch upgraden. Kostet ein bisschen was, ne? Stufe 6. Stufe 6. 240. So, 46, das ist schon mal gut. Okay.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice.
Da werde ich, glaube ich, ja.
Graham, right.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Ja.
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Okay. Ich verstehe langsam, warum er tot oder lebendig gesucht wird. Echt? Also wegen so ein paar Vergehen?
Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days. It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Okay.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Gut.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today?
Ja.
Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end of the promenade deck.
Alles klar.
Anything else I can help you with, mister?
Och, weißt du, grad nicht.
Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Does a real great job of it, too.
Mhm.
Her family's worked on it for, gosh, since it was built, I think. Back before the crossing.
What's she like? Is she a good boss?
Good as she can be, I guess. What with all the troubles Groundbreaker's facing. She could stand to lighten up, I suppose. But she tries her best to do right by folks, and that's what matters.
Gut. Warum willst du denn, ja, warum will sie das denn das wissen?
No reason. Don't you trouble yourself over it, Captain.
That was very convincing, miss. I think your captain almost bought it.
Ja, ja.
Right. Back to business.
Gut. Hey, was macht sie denn da drinne? Nicht zu fassen. Komm raus da, Mädel. Okay. Also, wie mache ich das jetzt? Wie mache ich das mit diesem Modul? Inventar. Wo habe ich das denn? Ich habe es noch nicht so ganz gerafft. So. Holomantel. Wie benutze ich den denn? Wie benutze ich den Holomantel? Ja, wie denn? Ja, wie denn? Ja, wie denn? Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie ich den benutze. Holomantel. Wie benutze ich den Holomantel? Ja, ist doch Mist. X, Z.
On my way. Okay, moving out.
Ich verstehe es nicht. Inventar, Charakter, Fertigkeiten, Vorteile, Details. So. Angesehen, angewidert. Groundbreaker neutral. Wie kann ich das denn machen, ey? Ich würde jetzt gerne diesen scheiß Holomantel anziehen. So. Inspizieren. Mist. Aus der Entfernung. Ich raff es nicht. Nutze ich den jetzt automatisch oder wie ist das? So, bin ich hier? Hier guckt ja keiner.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Schlüsselkarte kann man sicherlich gebrauchen.
And sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals. Lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Nein, sie soll mitkommen.
Sure, on my way.
Shit, wie kann ich das denn wieder rückgängig machen?
Coming back.
Alles klar. So. Holy shit.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Bunch, a soft sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Krass. Oh mein Gott. Das ist das aus dem Intro. Wie cool. Das hätte ich nicht gedacht. Ja. Also der eine Typ, ne, der sollte sich doch hier irgendwo rumtreiben. Und soweit ich weiß, hier im hinteren Bereich. Nur wo? Mitteilung, Schiffsbeschlagnahmung. Mit dieser Mitteilung seien Captain und Mannschaft der Unreliable darauf hingewiesen, dass dieses Schiff aus Sicherheits- und Zollkräften Groundbreaker bla 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 beschlagnahmt wurde. Am Arsch. Ach Gott, ey, warum habe ich so einen Mist gemacht? Ja gut, ob das andere was gebracht hätte, weiß ich jetzt natürlich auch nicht, aber... Es ist echt ätzend. Hier geht's hoch. Hier geht's hoch. Aha. Was mache ich hier? Ach, hier komme ich so rein, ohne... Okay. Hallo? Komm schon, ey. Nein! Aua. Mist. Da oben ging's rein. Wo ging's denn da rein? Ich muss es nochmal testen. Da oben ging's irgendwo rein. Da komme ich sonst vermutlich nicht hin. Da muss ich schon mal ernst genau angucken. Warum stehst du denn immer noch hier? So ein Mist. Nochmal. Alle guten Dinge sind 3. Verdammt. Das wird ja wohl zu schaffen sein. Das sieht alles schon ziemlich cool aus hier. Komm schon. Und wir werden, glaube ich, ein bisschen länger hier festsitzen, wenn wir unser Schiff wieder haben wollen. Sie hockt immer noch da. Was soll denn das? Mädel. Und wegen ihrem dicken Quadratschädel kommen wir hier nicht hoch. Ey, mach dich weg da! So, ach verdammt, ey. Die Ecke ist im Weg. So. So. Wer liegt denn da? Wow. Hat der keine ID bei oder was? Na? Ja, so ein Kappes. Dafür bin ich jetzt hier hoch? Och Mann. Na gut. Ach, hör auf rumzuschreien. Wie ein Mädchen. So.
Purpleberry punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
Das sieht alles sehr krass aus hier. Rest and Go. Hier habe ich Zugang zu. Spacer.
Move along.
Move along what? Okay. Ich habe auch keine Ahnung, was das hier alles ist. Was gibt es denn hier? Lass du mal pennen. So. Ach. Schau mal einer an. Interessant.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Mhm. Okay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Oh.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Was? 10.000? 10.000? Ich schieß dir gleich in den Kopf. Okay. Kannst du vielleicht mit dem Preis runtergehen?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Vielleicht doch nicht. Okay.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Mhm.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Hier, lass mal hören.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently.
Okay.
And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Alles klar. Das ist natürlich eine gute Frage. Warum dann das SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Okay. Meine Dienste sind nicht billig.
Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Okay. Gut. Ich komme mal wieder. Sollte ich etwas finden? Okay, du kannst dich auf mich verlassen.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Alles klar. Gut, das Problem ist... Warte mal, weißt du noch von einem anderen Job?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been
Ja, das
trying
habe
to
ich schon
get a
gehört.
handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Ja, ja. Also, den Auftrag für Sie. Wir werden wohl nicht so schnell hier da rankommen an dieses Teil, weil wir sind ja hier festgesetzt worden. Das heißt, wir können jetzt hier nicht einfach irgendwie nach Rose Bay, oder wie das heißt, Roseway. Guck mal, was hat sie denn hier?
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Okay. Was? Oh, what?